Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and today we are playing RimWorld, and this is the Toxic Waster series. Just getting started here, folks. This one is really exciting for me, though. We've got some new mods I've never played with. As you can see, we've got the Fog of War mod active. We also have the Realistic Darkness mod, so we're trying to keep ourselves as safe as possible here in this very creepy world. We also have the Cosmic Horrors mod installed, in addition to some more animal mods. So, you know, who knows what's out there in the wilderness. We are able to look through the wildlife tab, but interestingly enough, we cannot zoom in on animals. We can't click to jump to them since, you know, the Fog of War basically prevents us from seeing anything. So that's good. I'm trying to actively keep the wildlife tab closed, you know, so it'll just help us kind of further keep a role-playing aspect going here to the series. Now we do have a retexture for our animatry. That's this guy here. He is going to be matching the polluted biome as soon as we start to pollute stuff. So that's going to be a big goal for the series, is to get our land here completely polluted. And we are in fact going to use the toxic waste as a weapon too. So we've got some mods that improve the toxic weapon variety and availability. Let's see, let's get rid of some of these things. This ancient mech, definitely, we're going to need to take this apart and turn someone into a mechanitor so that we can actually start getting some toxic waste and stuff. The deal is, though, we are a tribal start, so we might have to get up through some research and stuff before I really seriously think about mechanitors, but we're working there. We're getting there. We've got a research bench is set, but I need some steel. I think the first thing that we decided on doing in terms of research was going for the soil reclamation so we can start our underground construction of some greenhouses and stuff like that. So that'll be a big one. Of course, that's going to take electricity. So again, this is just getting us prepared for later on, you know, as we go through. In fact, there might be some better, once we do the soil reclamation, we can start gathering soil, but we might be better switching back into something like drug production. Actually, that one's probably what I should go with first, huh? So that we can start actually making some, we have tea, of course we have access to psychite tea, but these guys being wasters, you know, they're going to need some potent stuff to keep them up. Now, we do have two tribal pawns. I think I messed Emma up because her background's artistic. I was changing out her whatever it's called, her little childhood and adulthood. And I think I might have messed it up. But these two are tribals, so we are actively growing some anima grass, which is pretty important. We are losing his fun difficulty, so we're going to need as much defense and advantage as we can get. Oh, speaking of psychite, look at Emma. She's over here enjoying herself. Now, I have got this set up for pemmican production here, but as you can see, I try and get things as efficient as possible. I want them to be able to cook, have the ingredients here, and just drop the food right here. So I think we actually need to set this up. Yeah, let's allow raw food. That's good, that's good. And we are a cannibal colony, so any humans who happen to stop by, you know, they're going to be on the menu, so to speak. And speaking of which, we haven't gotten our first raid yet, so really waiting around for that, hoping to see what we get, hoping it's not too difficult. Again, with the Fog of War, we're not going to be able to see the raid. You know, I can't go and look at it. The only information we have access to will be the raid points, which I believe I still do have that mod installed, so I don't know, maybe I'll go and uninstall that one too, just so we have a complete blind eye as to what's coming towards us. But we also got a few alpacas, so I think we're going to keep those around just for a little while, at least the female, because she's pregnant. But as we need more meat, obviously, yeah, we're going to start butchering those alpacas. Where are they? Do we have any rats? Oh, I think they're probably out of sight, so we can't see them. But the alpaca are just one animal we have. We are also a rat colony. So the group, they love rats. They're venerated animals. Yeah, you can see here they are. Emma's kind of lighting up the room here. I don't like that about the Fog of War aspect necessarily. Maybe I can go into the options and change that, but I feel like the base itself should be lit up. You know, if we have like light in a room, then we should be able to see that. I don't know if that's an option I can change. Let me look through the mod options real quick. Well, sadly, it doesn't look like that is an option here in the Combat AI 5000. Of course, it does say that the Fog of War is still in its beta stage, so maybe they'll add that at some time. But yeah, it doesn't look like lights are an option. You can have allies reveal Fog of War, which is pretty cool. The turrets will reveal Fog of War. That's important, obviously. Animals, and then we have it set so only smart animals will reveal the Fog of War. But wait, how dark the fog is. Fog of War radius. Fog of War sight fade. Yeah, those don't really affect what I'm looking to change, but that's okay as we grow, you know, with more and more population and stuff. And I mean, maybe this does kind of necessitate some smarter animals around the colony. If we have a group of Labradors, you know, that we've trained up to do a bunch of hauling, that will help us out because we're always going to be able to have eyes on the colony, you know, wherever the dogs are roaming around. So, you know, just hypothetically, we might have to go for some pets and stuff at some point. But it's good. I like how the Fog of War is really trying, you know, it's really changing my approach to the game itself. Speaking of which, where the heck is Emma? Oh, she's over here digging. That's right, that's right. We're trying to find some steel, actually. I dug this original shaft just to get some steel. Of course, we're going to build the colony, you know, under the mountains anyway. But the closest steel, there's literally none inside our compound over here. The closest is like all the way over here on the outside. So being as, you know, we don't know what's out there, it's very hard to see. I don't want to send people too far onto the map unless they are like protected in a group or something. In fact, when we went hunting on the last episode, we had to go as a group. You know, it's not safe to go in solo. Okay, well, it has finally happened. We did get a raid. Some otherworldly is stalking your colonists. Oh, and I don't see any points listed here. No, no, no. Can we jump to location? Oh, it does show the location, but we don't see what it is, so that's good. That's good. All right, so we don't know what's coming at us. Luckily, we did get the walls up in time. So let's go ahead and get everybody mustered. We're going to start the timer here. I didn't put up any, like, defensive walls they could hide behind. That'll probably be our next big thing. I've got the granite, so we need to do that. And also chopping down these trees out here is going to be pretty important. What I think I'll probably do to prevent tree growth out here is I'll set this all to be covered in a roof. Yeah. It'll make it nice and dark so the enemies can't really see. Then I won't have a lot of light to fire by. And we'll put some torches on our side so that we will be able to see. But I'm going to order some of these trees chopped down here. Okay, what is this thing? Oh my god, it's a deep one coming for us. I have not messed around with the Cosmic Horrors mod very much, so I'm going to have to read about some of these guys. A fish-headed but frog-bodied humanoid with large, bulging, and webbed hands. They have powerful, scaly bodies designed to withstand pressures of the ocean. My question, look at his life expectancy, 1,200 years old. Does he have a ranged attack? Melee? I don't think so. Aiming time? Well, let's just find out, huh? Are people in place? Yeah, they're kind of hiding over here. Let's get him up. Oh, man, he is massive compared to my people. Dude, he looks like he's going straight for the door. Oh, dear God, please don't break that down. I did put a granite door on the front there because we didn't have any steel, so actually that's pretty nice. Oh, my God. Okay, I was worried he's going to break through that door before we down him. He doesn't look like... Oh, we got him. Oh, man. Dang. Okay, so that was our first raid. A little bit nerve-wracking. Look, he got the door down halfway. That would have been nightmare levels. He is monstrous in size, though. I'm anxious to see what he butchers up into. Like, obviously, it's probably going to be like fish meat or something. Meat amount. Oh, it says meat amount is 0. But we do get a little leather off of him. Interesting. Let me see if I can't go ahead and force the butcher on that. I want to... Well, everybody go ahead and eat. Yeah, I want to see what, if he really does provide no meat and stuff. Kind of a disappointment, but hey, That's how it goes. Oh, look at our little rat family down here. We do actually have some babies that have been born. We've got 2 baby rats. Conan has been sterilized. He's the male that we started with. Oh, look. Willa already has bonded to someone. Wait, who? Emma, are you kidding me? Emma's skill is too low. Darn it. That's not good. I think eventually that bonding will drop away, though. I'm a little surprised that happened. But, oh well. Not the end of the world. Emma's going to probably lose a little bit of mood because of that. Venerated rat. Well, I don't see it here, so maybe it's not affecting her mood that much. But I'm also trying to get them some bed rolls so they're not necessarily sleeping on the ground. Oh, poor Hiroshi. I think he has gut worms. Yeah, he's got some gut worm issues. Here we go, Snuff. Oh, look. So we did get some meat. A deep one meat, not refrigerated. To dine upon deep one flesh is to experience something rigid and gelatinously simultaneously, as if ingesting rotten soft-shell crabs dipped in petroleum oils. When consumed, deep one flesh will cause vague feelings of terror and unease. Ooh. You know what? I don't think we're going to use that. We'll just forbid it and let it just rot away. Well, we just got the quest for the Hunted Praetor, which could start one of our pawns off on the royalty path, but I don't think we're going to do this, considering that my last playthrough I actually did a royalty ending and finished the series by protecting the Emperor, the Stellarch, long enough to get off the planet surface. I think we'll just skip the royalty avenue altogether. Now, of course, we are going to be doing psi powers, but that will be doing through the natural way of going about things. So we're still looking for quests, just not honor quests. In fact, I should probably go in and check out my reward preferences. Yeah, I don't want goodwill. I always turn goodwill off completely. And for the Empire, I think I'll go ahead and turn honor off too. Like I said, we're not really going for an honorable playthrough here. These people are cannibals. All right. Well, they are getting that roof built pretty well here. This will definitely help us prevent, any of our enemies taking cover and stuff. And at some point, I think we'll probably dig some of this out a little bit, make this into, just basically eliminate any kind of cover that our enemy could use whatsoever. So that looks good. Yeah, we probably want to fill this spot in too. I can see some pawns getting right up in there, kind of trying to hide behind some of those blocks. That looks decent. Do we need to put something in the middle? Possibly. Let's put a granite. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go with a wood column in the middle. And I've done this before in playthroughs. It's actually really handy to have a nice weak column out here, because what it will attract, most of the raiders will come and try and destroy the column first. And that'll basically drop the roof on their heads here. So that's kind of fun. But yeah, I've set that up in the past and basically used the roof as like a sort of mini trap in previous playthroughs. But it's not super effective. It will kill occasionally, but usually it just injures people. But you can see just how dark it is in here now. Even darker than this side, obviously. But we are, like I said, what I'll do is just to fully complete this. Actually, first things first. I don't know if I have enough blocks to set up a second layer. Yeah, I might. We'll just go ahead and put it up. All right, so that's going to be our second layer of embrasures. Now what we'll do is I will set up a roof on this side so that it expands out a little bit, but we will put some torches down behind the lines so that our people can actually see at night and stuff. But it is important to get that roof up first so the rain doesn't affect the torches or whatever. Actually, I'm not sure if that does, but it might shorten the lifespan. I'm not sure. Well, we got a nice big crop of rice coming in now, so I think it's important that we do a little bit of hunting. There is a rhinoceros here on the inside of our compound. He was actually, if you guys saw the first episode, he was trapped in our house for a while, but we got him out. I'm thinking we might try and eliminate this guy. It's very dangerous to keep any kind of animal on the inside of our compound, even rats and stuff that are wild, because Randy at some point will probably send them into a manhunter state, and this rhino is really, really terrifying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put us on the opposite side here, and hopefully we can hit him. Dang it. We might not be able to. I'll tell you what, here's what we'll do. We'll get Emma. Has she got a decent range? Yeah, we'll put her in here. Come on, hit him, hit him. I want to send him into Manhunter so that it'll come by the... There we go. Alright, so put her back on this side. Get over it. Go, go, go. Emma, go. Beautiful. Okay, now we can hopefully safely... Oh, God. Oh, this isn't going to work, is it? Oh, crap. We got him into this little cubby now. We can't... Oh, no, that was a total mistake on my part. I didn't foresee that happening. I should have built that door. Well, the best case scenario now is probably to just kite him around, let him destroy the door, and... Oh, okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. He moved away from the door. All right. This isn't over yet. This isn't over yet, folks. Let's go. What's his health at? Oh, yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I thought he was going to smash that door. Oh, I think he's coming back for it, but he's not going to make it. Oh, he doesn't know what he's doing. All right, this is going to be good, though. Big old chunk of meat here. Very nice, guys. Good job. All right, let's get this guy butchered up. Okay, well, I think the rats are just as excited for this big rhino to be butchered up as we are, man. Look at them all scurrying around here. Eventually, we'll set up a nice little area just for the rats, but let's see here. Okay, so he's got 210 meat, which is awesome. Bro, why don't you just put that all in your little basket? Also, we've got some rhino leather now, so I'm hoping... Is that going to be enough? No. We need 86 of it, darn it. Well, I don't think we're going to be downing another rhino anytime soon. So what I might do is... Oh, you know what? We actually need some war masks, don't we? I forgot all about those. Let's see. Reduce that. I want to just get just regular wood here. That's going to be for Emma. Emma's building stuff. Let's have her prioritize that. But with that extra fabric, I think we'll probably just make a backpack too here. Switch that over to Emma only. There you go. Very good. Let's clear that. I just want leathers. I don't want them to use any cloth or anything like that right now. Okay, so unfortunately with the rats being restricted to the stockpile room, that means they don't have access to food now that I've moved it all up into here. So I'm going to let them start to roam between the two bedrooms. I hope that's not going to cause too much issue. The temperature's not really a factor anymore because I did put a passive cooler in here, so both of these things should be passive. Or should be cooled, I mean. I think I'll hold that door open. I'm just worried that it's going to interrupt their sleep. But, I mean, hey, they're already getting that debuff regardless. All right, she's getting hungry. Let's allow her to stop crafting here for a minute. And she's immediately going out there to construct again. Let's go ahead and get this finished. You got one last thing to finish here, please, Emma. Okay, well, to be honest, I'm getting a little nervous about our psychoid here, so I think I'm going to expand this zone a bit more, even further. Let's see. Oh, we can actually encompass some of the... Let's do this. I'll just set up a whole second zone using some of the more fertile soil here. Yeah, because again, these guys are wasters, so if they don't get the psychoid fix, they will start to, I believe they'll probably go catatonic at some point into a vegetative state, so we do not want them to get to that point. Now, we're still okay. We've got 8 Ts left, but yeah, I think they've used, oh no, there's a little bit of flake left too, so we're not quite at the desperate level, but we're getting there. We're approaching that. Oh, now this is interesting. We just got a quest for some vagabonds. Where are they? Oh, and this does reveal the map, too. Interesting. We got a small baby here, 9 years old. Oh, I think they're all children. 6 and 9. Well, none of them are wasters, at least just from their general appearance. I don't believe they are. No, so that means we're not going to be capturing any of them, but we might have to murder them. They do produce the kind of meat that our people want. I know it's sad having to murder a group of children, but that's what the beggars get when they come to our colony. This is not the Jedi colony that I went with on the last series. We are not moral people here, so we will probably attack this group. Well, like I said, it's not pretty, but we have to do it. Mendoza, you're our first target. Going down. Okay, I'm surprised they haven't turned hostile here, or at least turned to run away. I think we have to kill the first one. There we go. Now they're hostile. All right, let's see if we can't get more than one before they leave. Probably no real reason for us to have stayed behind our walls here, but that's okay. See if we can catch that last one before she gets out. Get her, guys, get her. Go for her. These traps are really ineffective over here, aren't they? Alright, well, I think she's escaped, so no worries. Let's just bring him back in here. We're going to finish this one off, and I guess we'll take the knives too. Actually, no, I'll just leave them out here. They'll deteriorate after a while. I could sell them or something, but yeah, it's worth virtually nothing. Alright, let's see. Let's get Hiroshi to do the dirty work. Finish off. Not like any of them really care about that, but he is a psychopath. There we go, guys. How about you grab the bodies on the way in, please? Well, we didn't quite get enough human leather to make a double bed yet, so that's no big deal. But I think we can probably make another backpack, so we'll get that activated here. Yeah, looking good. Let's see. Emma's got her mask on. Somebody has a backpack on. Oh, okay. Hiroshi has the other backpack. Very good. Very good. And we are really pressing forward here. I still haven't run across any steel. I'm literally going to have to probably go and just dig some out from this location right over here. Just at least enough to get our research up and running. But then again, these two constantly get distracted. They're constantly getting pulled away from mining. But that's just how it goes when you have so few colonists. They're always being pulled in different directions. The biphasic schedule is really, really incredible. And in case you guys missed it in the last episode, where's it at? There we go. So we're using this biphasic scheduling here. And if you're interested, check the link in the description below. I've got a link to Adam versus Everything and his basically explainer video of why this is a superior thing. And it is great, don't get me wrong, but it does seem like they sleep a lot more. And I know total, like the amount of time they spend sleeping is the same as like a normal schedule, but since it's split into two chunks, it's like every time I look for them, oh, they're asleep. They seem like they're asleep every time I go and try and find them. But like I said, it's still the same amount of sleep per day. But we've also got a couple wild rats hanging around the compound. We're going to have to try and tame them eventually, but that's going to rely on us recruiting somebody who's good with animals. One of the mistakes I made when setting up this colony was I didn't put any of our pawns. I didn't give any pawns an animal handling skill, so they're all basically zeros at that task. So I'm hoping none of our rats go wild, but if they do, it's not. I don't think it's the end of the world. It's not like they're going to attack our people or anything like that. All right. Well, these guys are making some decent progress here. We've already got 8 animal-grass, 9 growing now. Beautiful, beautiful. So even with only doing 4 hours in the schedule here and it's being split up, they're still making progress. So I'm happy about that. Of course, we need to get up to 20, I think. Is that what it is before we can assign the first power? But we are working on it. So I'm pretty excited to get that going. And of course, like I said, we're looking for more steel. Food is still kind of hanging in the balance. We've got a lot of mouths to feed if you include all the rats and stuff. So I'm really trying to stay on top of that. That's one of the reasons why we murdered those visitors. But we might have to do another little hunting trip before we close out for the day. So let's head out into the unknown wilderness with our bows and arrows and our pila, and let's see if we can't find something worth bringing home. Oh man, well it is getting dark out here. I sent them out a little bit late at night, so this wasn't the smartest move, but I'm just going to see if there's anything close by. Maybe just like a dead carcass we can scavenge. Of course, we can't hunt any rats. We're not taking any rats out. Oh, look, there's some pigs down here. Yes, this is perfect. Okay, so we've got to hunt a couple of pigs, and that should fill our larders up for a little while at least. I hope we don't have to chase these guys all across the map. Come on. Let's get them cornered here into this little box canyon. Oh, no, they have an escape route. Get down here, guys. Come on. Oh, man. Little stupid pigs leading us right through the gap here. So we've got to, like I said, chase it halfway across the map. This is a different one. We haven't injured this guy yet, but I'm just hoping to down one of these guys in a quick shot or something. Oh man, look at this. We did get a transport pod crash, and the good news is that we can see, the fog of war is opened up by this guy here. Of course, he's a baseliner, so we're not going to recruit him, although it would be a decent pawn. But look where he's at. Literally in the far, far corner of the map up here. Randy's trying to get me killed. That's what he's doing. So we're probably just going to let this guy bleed out and then just recover his corpse. All right. Well, we finally managed to take out a couple of pigs here. We had to turn around and come back because these things were leading us halfway across the map. But good job, everybody. Now we got two pigs, and we also got some long pig hanging out up at the top of the map here. We got to go retrieve him. He will get. Oh, so once he dies, though, like this will dissipate, and we won't be able to see it. So I'm gonna have to just blindly lead the people up there before we can actually order him hauled. I think that's interesting. Man, the fog of war really does like change the way that you approach the game in certain facets, which is good. I like that. Oh, look, and we also need to assign our role finally. Yeah, that'll probably go to Emma. I think she is our most social pawn, so we'll make her the tox spreader role. And we'll probably make Snuff the leader too. But we've got a few more specialists. You know, we've got the digger, and we've also got a production specialist, which I'm always really excited to get assigned. Like I mentioned in the first episode, recruitment is going to be a bit of a challenge for us, though, because we do not allow anything but wasters to join this colony. That's what we're going with. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. I really hope you're enjoying the Toxic Waster run. If so, hit that like button for me. If you're not a subscriber, I hope you'll consider subscribing today. We do daily uploads of many different games on the channel, and I will see you guys on the next episode.